Their love blossomed like fire in dry grass, fast, bright, and unstoppable. Akaku and Rose could no longer go a day without seeing each other. Whenever Rose said she was going to fetch water, her feet carried her toward Akaku's house. Whenever Akaku claimed he was off to practice music, he was on his way to meet Rose under the mango tree or by the quiet riverbank where only the birds could be their witnesses. One evening, as the golden sun melted into the horizon, Akaku sang a tune that Rose had begun to know by heart. It was his song for her, and only her. When he finished, he placed the guitar aside and gazed into her eyes. "Rose," he said softly, "I prayed for many things. Fame, wealth, a chance to travel beyond this village. But since I met you, I know the only gift I needed was you." Rose's heart trembled. She leaned closer, whispering, "And what if one day you lose me, Akaku?" He smiled and cupped her face. "Then my music will die with you. For what is a song without its rhythm?" That night, under the pale glow of the moon, words gave way to silence, laughter melted into sighs, and the warmth of their embrace grew deeper. Rose, shy at first, let herself be carried by Akaku's passion, while Akaku, lost in her beauty, whispered promises of forever. It was a night of love, young, wild, and tender. Days turned into weeks. Rose felt a change within her body, small at first, then undeniable. Morning nausea, sudden cravings, and the silent secret growing in her womb. She sat alone one afternoon, her hands trembling as they rested on her belly. "I am carrying his child," she whispered, tears filling her eyes. Fear crept into her heart. How would she tell her parents? How would the village see her? And most of all, how would Akaku, her Akaku, the man who once called her an angel, receive this news? After long nights of restless thoughts, she decided she could not keep it from him. If their love was real, then he would stand beside her. With a hopeful heart, she went to him. When she finally spoke the words, "Akaku, I am pregnant," his expression changed. Shock, silence, then denial. "Rose, no. This cannot be." Her chest tightened. "It is true. You are the father." Akaku turned away, his voice hard. I am not ready for this. You should have been more careful." The words struck her like knives. Rose's eyes filled with tears, her lips trembling. The man who once called her his angel was now pushing her into darkness. That night, as she lay on her bed, her heart ached more than her body. She thought of her parents, of the shame, of the burden she now carried alone. But fate had its way. But a mother's heart cannot be deceived forever. One evening, as Rose returned from the stream, her mother stood waiting by the doorway. She looked at her daughter's face, then at the slight swell of her belly. Her eyes narrowed. "Rose," she said firmly, "you are with child." Rose froze, the pot of water slipping from her hands and spilling onto the ground. Her lips trembled, but she said nothing. "Answer me," her mother demanded, tears glistening in her eyes. "Who has done this to you?" Rose broke down, falling to her knees. "It is Akaku, mother. Akaku from the neighboring village." Her mother gasped, clutching her chest. And when her father returned that night and heard the truth, his anger shook the walls of their home. "Pack your things," he ordered coldly. "At dawn we are going to Azizi. He will face this. He will answer for his sins." Rose's hands trembled as she folded her clothes into a small bag. She did not want to go, yet she had no choice. Her heart was heavy, her spirit weak. Little did she know, the journey ahead would not be an easy one.